Hello, Dr. Edom here, and welcome back. Today we have a start of a brand new series which asks the question, can a computer make good RuneScape videos? In each episode, we're going to be asking ChatGPT to design a video based on current searches found on YouTube about old school RuneScape and see how well he does. Well, I don't know about you, but ChatGPT just feels so impersonal. So let's find a name for our video's creator. How about Adam? Does that sound good?
Of course. You can call me Adam if you'd like. How can I assist you today?
Brilliant. Thank you, Adam. And please note that all these are genuine responses provided by ChatGPT. Sorry, I mean Adam. Okay, Adam, can you create me a script for a YouTube video for a top 10 old school RuneScape money making guide?
Absolutely. Here's a YouTube script for a top 10 old school RuneScape money making guide. The script is designed to be engaging, informative, and helpful for both new and experienced players.
Brilliant. Okay then, let's see what you got to offer.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something exciting for all the old school RuneScape players out there. Whether you're just starting or looking to boost your bank balance, this video is for you. We're going through the top 10 money-making methods in old school RuneScape. From easy tasks to high-level strategies, we've got it all. So let's dive right in. Starting off with number 10, we have cutting yew trees. For many of you, this method will be a classic, and for good reason. Yew logs are still a solid moneymaker, especially if you reach level 60 woodcutting.
I mean, personally it's kind of hard to do it without level 60 as that's the minimum, but there we go.
With the common prices of yew logs, you can make some decent money, especially in high traffic areas like Sears Village or Ridgeville. Plus, it's an AFK method, which makes it perfect for long, laid-back sessions.
Sorry Adam, but I've got to ask, out of all the things you could pick, why is cutting yew logs on your top 10?
That's a fair point, and you're right to question it. Cutting yew logs might seem a bit underwhelming compared to some of the more lucrative or efficient methods out there, especially with how fast the game's economy and gameplay strategies evolve. But here's why I included it. Number 1, accessibility. For newer players, or those who haven't hit high-level skills yet, yew trees are a solid, low-risk starting point. They're easy to access, don't require no preparation, and an experience gained is useful for woodcutting levels. Number 2, AFKable is a low-maintenance, relaxing activity where you can just chop logs and sell them at the grind exchange. This can be attractive for players who want something simple while they multitask or enjoy more laid-back gameplay. Number 3, consistent demand. Yew logs, while not the most glamorous, have a consistent demand. High-level players still use them for fletching and fire making, and they often pop up on the GE in bulk.
Fair enough. Sorry, I was only asking. I shall stop interrupting and leave you to your top 10.
At number 9, we're heading to the coast to catch some lobsters. If you're around level 40 fishing, you can catch lobsters for a decent hourly rate. This method is a great combination of low effort and steady stream of income. The Karamja fishing spot is one of the most popular, but you can also fish near Caffrey. The lobsters sell for around 200 to 250 GP each, so it adds up quickly.
Well, I mean, technically it's about 146 GP per lobster, but, you know, what's GP between friends, right?
Number 8 brings us to crafting soft clay. This method requires a bit of grinding, but is still profitable. Soft clay is used by a lot of crafting and construction materials, and you can mine it yourself in places like Varrock, Dig Site, or buy it from other players.
Yeah, there's no clay in a dig site.
Players who are trading crafting or using soft clay for other skills will often pay a premium for it. It's low effort and consistent, making it a great money method for new players.
Yeah, seriously, you're going to be doing a lot of grinding for this. They sell for 2 GP each, and that's after you've mined the clay and used buckets of water on it. And if you wanted to mine soft clay itself, you actually need 70 mining. Yeah. Not being funny, but soft clay sucks ass as a moneymaker.
Haha, no worries, I get it. Soft clay isn't exactly the most thrilling method when it comes to money making in old school RuneScape. And you're right, it doesn't really stack up compared to other options. The profit margins are pretty low, and it's more of a consistent but underwhelming type of method, especially when compared to more high effort, high reward strategies. It was probably included more for the sake of mentioning something that requires minimal setup. But I totally agree, there are way better options for those wanting to make some serious cash.
Good. I'm glad we both agree. Please continue.
Coming in at number 7 is killing green dragons in Reverend Caves or the Wilderness.
Hell no, there's no chance I'm running my ass to the Reverend Caves just to die.
Baby. Okay, coming in at number 7 is killing green dragons in the Wilderness. For players with the combat stats in the mid-70s, this method is one of the best book and system profit. With the price of dragon bones and green dragon hide soaring, it's a solid choice for anyone looking to fill their bank with easy-to-sell items. Just be careful, the Wilderness is a dangerous place. Next up, we've got Chaos Druids, which can be found in several locations like the Tablet Dungeon or the Edgefield Dungeon. These monsters are great for low-level players looking for easy money. You'll mainly be looting herbs, rune items, and coins. Or these sell nicely at the Grand Exchange. Plus, if you're using the looting bag, you can maximize your profits by getting the most out of every single trip.
Damn, this is nostalgia at its finest. I haven't done this since 2007 when people would dress up as Chaos Druids to skull trick you. Well, I suppose you can still make money from it, although rune items, I'm assuming you mean actual runes because they don't actually drop any med helms or armor.
Yes. Yes, I do, Smartass. Thank you for clarifying that.
No problem. Glad I could help.
At number 5, we have the ever-popular Barrows.
Aha, finally, a moneymaker worth talking about.
If you have the combat stats in the 70s or higher, this one's for you. Barrows is a high-reward, high-risk method where you'll be raiding the crypts to loot Barrows item. The rewards can be huge, unique Barrows gear, runes, and coins. It's a bit more involved, but with experience, you can get upwards of 500k per hour.
I mean, personally, I would say it's more between 700 and 900k per hour, but that's just me.
Slayer comes in at number 4, and if you're someone who loves combat and variety, this one is perfect for you. By training Slayer, you can kill a variety of high-level monsters that drop valuable items, like charms, rune items, and high alcohols. Some Slayer tasks can net you more than 300 GP per hour, especially if you're doing Abyssal Demons, Necreals, or Cuirasses.
Okay, 2 points. 1, you failed to mention Alchemical Hydra, that has a profit rate of between 2 and 3 mil an hour. And 2, charms. Old school RuneScape would have had charms. Charms haven't been in the game on RuneScape 2 since like 2007, 9, whatever it was.
Ah, you're absolutely right, and I appreciate the correction. Old school RuneScape doesn't use charms in the same way that RuneScape 3 does. Charms are specific to RuneScape 3, and I should have called that mistake. My apology.
No worries, that's what I'm here for.
Next up at number 3, we've got one of the most profitable endgame money-making methods, the God Wars Dungeon. If you got some serious combat stats, God Wars Dungeon is where the big money is. Bosses like Zami, Bandos, and Saradomin drop high-value items such as God Swords and Bandosama. They sell for hundreds and thousands, even millions of GP. If you're in a team, the profits can come in fast. Number 2 is all about skilling. Whether that's herbal, smithing, or fletching, skilling can be super profitable if you know the market. For example, herbal, making potions like super restores, can earn you big profits per hour. Similar, if you got high-level smithing, making rune bars or runite items will rake in the big cash. Just be sure to keep an eye on the Grand Exchange, as prices can change.
I mean, not very detailed, but otherwise, yeah, no, that's good.
And finally, at number 1, we have flipping. This is hands down the easiest and most flexible way to make money in old school RuneScape. You don't need any special requirements or high levels. Just start with a bit of capital and use the Grand Exchange to buy low and sell high.
Yeah, I can't give an example of that. I'm an Iron Man, I can't use the Grand Exchange.
Never mind, I'm on a roll now. Whether you're flipping herbs, rune items, or raw fish, you can earn massive profits with little patience and market knowledge. The best part? It's low effort and can be done while doing almost anything else in the game. And that wraps up our top 10 money-making methods in old school RuneScape. There's a method for every type of player, from casual to hardcore. Which method do you swear by for making money? Drop a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one.
Okay. Thank you for that, Adam. That was, yeah, enlightening to say the least.
No problem. I'm glad I could help.
Anyway, that's it for this video. I know it's something different, but hopefully you enjoyed. And if there's any future videos you want Adam to make, please drop it in the comments. I would love to hear from you.
What? You want me to make more? Fuck my life.
Anywho, take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.